Alright, so we're working on another Cant dog early this morning before we go milling. And kind of how my creative process works is I come up with something in my mind for an idea that I wanted to create, which obviously it's not my idea. I just wanted to build my own version of this one that Peavy makes. Now, theirs isn't strapped all the way over. This forms the dog, but this is a simpler, lighter duty tool. I wanted this nature of its size to be maybe stronger. I don't know. Anyway, so I wanted to wrap the hoop all the way around. I figured on 2 inches was a good size, so I just used a 2-inch piece of square stock as a mandrel. And I just heated that with a torch and bent those. And these were scraps from a project. I think I mentioned that. This was a piece of pipe that we squished out and then just kind of ground and formed right there. And part of what I'm getting at is that I don't always come up with the best process when I'm being creative. It's the creative part of the process. So when I made this dog, first I upset this eye. That was a term I couldn't remember. And then I formed this because I was working from one end of my material and I didn't have a predetermined plan. And actually, I should have measured the amount of material I started with on the other one so that I knew exactly how much bar would turn out to be the right leg. However, I didn't do that. So, we tried 17 inches, and I already had to cut an inch off because I had my point too long. So, anyway, back to this. Then I bent this, and I bent that in a vise. And it's not super clean, and it's stretched hard over here. So we'll see about the strength. I think it's going to be plenty strong for what we're doing, but it's not as good as it could be. So I'm not really a blacksmith. I just play at it, but I enjoy learning about it and attempting to do things the way that they should be approached. There's a reason, and it's efficiency, and it saves a lot on your body and your heat. But anyway, so the first thing I wanted to do was upset a larger area to make that bend. So I did that. That was successful. It didn't come in as square here. I wanted to try and get this square. That was a goal, but I didn't quite get there, but I got closer. I think I needed to upset just a little bit more. And I don't have a really good anvil to work on, so that's one thing that I'm keeping my eyes out for, and we'll come across one somewhere. I'm waiting to find one, but when I do, I'll jump on it. And now I'll heat and upset this end to make that larger eye like I had in the other one. I think you can see there that I spread it out, and that's for strength again. At the wear point. So yeah, I'm gonna upset that end and get that done, and then we'll bend it into the shape. So it might take a little bit different length, but this way I measured my piece. So I know I've got 16 inches of stock invested in this, and that way I will I'll know what I need to make one right about this size. It's okay if mine is a little bit different in size, but I don't want to stray too far from what I know works well. So, with that said, I'll keep you updated as I make some headway.